Well, September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. At Sammy's Superheroes, they'll work hard to get the word out about it.
That includes two events, one this month in Columbus and another next month in Omaha. Both raise money for life-saving research of all childhood cancer treatments and cures. Yeah,
both great events. And with us this morning, Jeremy Stanislav and Erica McMahon are here this morning. Thanks for stopping by.
Good morning. Good to have you.
I think it's been, what, about 4 or 5 years ago that Sammy Superheroes was started. What's the mission of the organization? How did this get started?
You know, our mission is really to raise awareness and funds for kids with cancer. And so it started when Sammy was 4, so 4 years ago. And just kind of when Sammy was going through the treatments, he wasn't responding to some of the normal type of treatment. And so they had to go off protocol. And what ended up happening is they just couldn't find any more types of treatments. So they ended up going on clinical trials and all these kind of things that they're trying.
The family
things.
did, yeah.
And so Aaron and the family decided this isn't right. We got to find a way to have more treatments for kids. And so decided we were going to start really focusing on all types of cancer.
Because the thing about it is we see a lot of money going to cancer research, but a very small amount of those dollars end up going to kids with cancer.
Yeah, only 4%.
Yeah, so really the research doesn't always apply. What might work for adults doesn't always work for kids.
You know, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, some of it is the fact that there's a lot more adults that have cancer. So obviously you've got a bigger pool that you're trying to really cure. But with the kids, it's also different because each type of childhood cancer is different. Where a lot of the adults, we all have like what's usually excuse me, a carcinogen. So you end up having like everybody's got the same basic platform for the cancer. So you can kind of find cures that will work for different types. Well, when it comes to childhood, neuroblastoma is so much different than Ewing sarcoma, which is different than like the brain cancers. So it's just so different. It's harder to like get a ton of money to really focus on one.
And that's the key, raising money. So where does your money go for Sammy Superheroes?
We try to focus on finding researchers that are out there doing new types of treatment, groundbreaking stuff. The doctors that we've done is the University of Chicago is a researcher that we've already given $100,000 to. We've given some money to Duke University, to Children's here in Omaha. And so we want to find organizations and researchers that are really finding new ways of helping these kids.
To see these pictures, Jeremy, and just, you think about these families and their journeys, and it's heartbreaking. I mean, you give anything for those babies to be well, And I know you, in addition to the research part of the picture, you have some different services and programs to help families connect.
Yeah, we do. We work with an organization called Binkies for Comfort, and they make these specialized blankets that go out to the kids that are in getting treatment in the hospitals. And they're specially made in a way that there's no microbials on them. They're basically they're as clean as can be. They are made in a clean room, and you go and give them to them. They don't let like just anybody bring anything into these kids that are in these oncology things. And we support that program. We actually pay for all the oncology blankets.
That's awesome.
Yeah, big picture here though. I know organizations and nonprofits and people raising money, they all have these big picture goals. I guess big picture, what are you looking to do in the next 5 years, the next 10 years?
What I'd really like to see us is becoming kind of a household name, and very similar to some of the bigger organizations out there. And I'd like to see us giving away $1 million, $2 million every year to childhood cancer, and really funding other types of cancers. We're starting a program called Sidekicks where let's say you have a child that has cancer. You don't want to get the 501c3. Well, you can work through us to raise the money, give the donors the money back, but then also focus on that one type of cancer, whether it's AML, ALL, Ewing sarcoma, whatever it is. But that way, if we can get everybody together, like even these smaller ones, and we give them a bigger voice under Sammy Superheroes, then hopefully what we can do is we can make a bigger difference with advocacy and also just raising more money.
Okay, we're raising money, Erica, with Glow Gold.
Yes.
It's kind of a different name for an event where people are like, does that have anything to do with what's going on in Brazil? No, it sure doesn't, but take us through the idea here. What's going on this month and next?
So this month is in Columbus, the event in Columbus. That's going to be on Saturday, August 27th. And then that's been going on for 3 years now in Columbus, and it's been a hugely successful event. So we're ready to bring that to Omaha, which is really, really exciting. And Village Point Toyota has been amazing to work with. They are going to host the event, and our MC is going to be your own
Mike DiGiacomo.
I will be there, yeah.
So,
what is it though? I mean, we see the words Honor Walk on the screen, and we saw some pictures a little bit earlier from past Glow Golds. What happens?
It's a super fun event. So everyone's going to come to Village Point Toyota. They're going to host it. Pitch is going to cater the event, so there's going to be food provided by Pitch, and there's going to be family fun activities, events for kids, face painting, princesses, superheroes, lots of fun stuff for children. There's going to be silent auction items and raffles for adults to get involved in. The West Dodge Station Children's Choir, they're going to be singing a song with a balloon release, so definitely a lot of emotion there. We're also looking to have a special guest speaker that's to be announced soon, so stay tuned for that.
Okay. Well, I just saw a well-known basketball coach in some video from past years, so I'm wondering if you're leaning on the University of Nebraska again, like my wheels are turning over here.
But this is it's a really fun event. It's not a banquet or a reception where you're sitting down having dinner. Right, it is. It's family friendly, and so that's the goal of this, and to raise money and awareness as well. SammySuperheroes.org, and you do have that event in Columbus as well, but we're focusing a little bit more today on the one. Here's the Columbus event information. And so, you know, our broadcast signal goes out quite a ways, so if you're in the Columbus area, tickets are $18, but right here in Omaha, tickets are $10, $15 a day at Village Point Toyota from 4 to 7 on September 25th. So you've got a little bit of time to get those tickets. Again, SammySuperheroes.org.
And I'd like to send our viewers to your website if they want to get involved in any other way beyond this event. But if this is a cause that speaks to you, don't hesitate. Please go to SammySuperheroes.org. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
It's great to see the organization grow, because we had you on a few years ago, the last few years, and it's good to see you guys doing great things.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right,
guys.
sending a kid or a grandkid back to college, a $50 bargain that can put all their textbooks in one tidy little package.
Jennifer Jolly shows us that, and Thor Schrag joins us to compute this, all on the other side of the break.